My bad. Technical difficulties. Let's see if we can get Timmy on this one. See if that goes. See how it works. And shut off the live that I've been waiting on, and everybody's in there. Make sure we ain't gonna drop our phone in the water. Exit out of here. Go back to my channel. Live. Here we are. See what's going on. Okay. Hello again. Let's see if this works. Let me add somebody. And then it didn't add them. So I don't know if that was Timmy or who that was. Yeah, this is definitely crazy. I understand, Timmy. I just sent your dad the link. Hi. Hi, everybody. We're going to pan this. But I'm going to keep my phone in my hand, I guess, for now until I figure out what's going on here. So it was trying to add somebody. Timmy, all you got to do is tell your dad I sent it to his cell phone. If you take his cell phone and put it in your hand and hit that link, you should be able to come on screen and just hold the phone. Or he can hold the phone. Whoever can hold the phone. I don't see any golden hair, but I'll try it. This one hand pan and stuff is great. You can't hear me. Timmy, you got to get off of the live. You got to end the live on your stuff. Oh, Timmy. Well, I don't know how that's possible. Channel. Well, just a minute. I don't have anything on here that should make it. I don't know. Don't know. Deep. I don't know. I've never had this problem before. I didn't mess with none of the settings. Well, let's see here. Let's exit here. Yeah, just look at my ugly mug. You don't need to look around the basement. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to make this work for Timmy. Let's see. Studio. It's not even showing me chat. Demo YouTube. Okay. Studio. Here we go. Settings. Channel. Hmm. Everything's good. Settings look fine. Permissions. Hmm. Don't know. Don't know. Never seen this before. Never had any problems going live or anybody using a link. I don't know. Don't know. Anyway, we're gonna pan a bag. We're just gonna go ahead and pan, and I guess we'll figure it out next time, Timmy. So bear with me before I get you on the old boom here. Plug my charger in so that way we won't have any other difficulties. And yeah, go from there. Oop. My bad, guys. I know it's been a pain. It's been a pain for me. Sure, it's not very exciting for you. I guess I can just do that all at once. I have to get the old snuffer out. Made by Deep North himself. Got me a little lanyard to hold this thing around my neck for when I'm out in the creeks. Just trying to get Timmy up there and get him a little chatting time. He can just chat and chat for today, I guess, and then we'll figure it out for next time. Maybe I'll somehow be able to afford to get some StreamYard. I guess I'll just hook up StreamYard free for now, and we'll go from there. I see gold. I do see gold. Get this over here closer, this other light, so that way maybe you guys can see some gold. How about that? I usually don't have any problems going live, but I was just trying to, maybe I was just trying to do too much today. I don't know. All right. Oh, I'm sure Timmy's over there just all sorts of mad. He's been looking forward to this all week. Oh, look at that. You are not a rock. You are gold. Don't even just do it like that. Nice little pickers. I'll pick up all three of them. Nice chunkies. I do think I'm gonna use my other snuffer bottle though, just so I don't get my leather wet. Not that it's never gonna get wet, but I think it'd be a little easier to dry this out with less headache to show you guys when we're done. See here. Well, maybe we won't. What's going on with this thing? All right. I guess it's just one of those days for OMMP, guys. We're gonna use this one right here. Here we go. Get some water in there. I just think these are too big to go in the tube here. Here we go. What's up, Scrapyard? What's going on? Yeah, we're not gonna hurt the leather. I know. I just really like it. Thanks. Deep North. All right. Keep on moving here. And then we have one more classification after this, which I want to show you something about. Gold putz is they're very, very magnetic. Very, very magnetic. As you see, it's not very dirty material, so I guess that's a plus. So I see a nice little chunky in there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and wash this back. I see a bunch of chunky in there. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pan some more of this off. Wants to be difficult? Well, Let's show it who's boss. Kind of trailer you're trying to find, scrapyard? That's better. All right. Nice little chunky pieces in here. That's another piece of lead. Have to make sure we go through that again. Get all that out of there. All right. More gold. There you go. Ooh. You're almost to Marquette? Dang. Time did you leave this morning? Spin this back real quick. Make sure I ain't forgetting none of that shiny old stuff in here. Nothing. Okay. All right. This is my favorite part about old gold putts is dirt. So here's our minus 10. Okay. Look at this. Check that out. Wow. Drop that in its own little bucket. And it's just loaded. It's just loaded with magnetite. We're going to take a lot of that out of there. And I'll pan that by itself because, wow. You get gold, but you also get magnetite from gold putts. Lots of it. Wow. Just look at it. It just keeps coming. Half of this whole classification is going to be magnetite. Just crazy. Unlike a magnet having an afro when you're done playing in the dirt. Wow. And as you see, our classification has went from full bowl to about a quarter of a bowl, and most of it is magnetite. You can probably get more out of there, but yeah, look at that. Wow. Anyway, well, by the time your wife gets there, Tim, I'm probably going to have to go get the diggers from school. So we're going to have to make another one for another time, probably. What, Bentley? I think it's under your sink, buddy. We hear you. It's under your sink. Good old Denver Creek dirt. Hold on, guys. I got to go help the little digger. 1 second. 1 second. It's under your sink. All right, I'm back. I'm having difficulties. The diggers will have difficulties up there. I know what it's like to be stuck in the bathroom without paper. Creed, what up? Working on getting some money. Send old Creed too. Some of those patches he makes. He's got some patches. He can sublimate on all sorts of different things. He's got all sorts of stuff going on over there in Alaska. To get some more money up. Seems like I need money for everything nowadays. Look at all that black sand. Again, guys, I'm sorry for all the confusion, technical difficulties, shutting down the first live. Definitely going to be checking out those settings again, see if maybe I have something on, but I don't think so. Oh yeah, that's a little golden here. See here, let's get that all nice and stratified. Take some of that out of there. Can you see what I see? Probably not. We'll get you up here one of these days, Timmy. Probably gonna have to have a third-party app or something. I'll get it figured out and get you up. If not, well, maybe I'll have to take a trip over to your house. We'll go live on my phone at your house. Bring all my little painting equipment, and as soon as I'm able to get a little bit more pay dirt, we might be able to make that happen. All right, let's try to knock this back. All right, some of that water out of there. You guys weren't here earlier in the last live before I ended it. Everybody keep Jason E. Miner and his family in your prayers. Ross is dead yesterday. And the only reason why I'm even saying anything is because he already posted it on Facebook, so. I've already sent him the link. We tried all that, Nine Finger. We tried all that stuff. It was not working. He's on a computer, and YouTube does not like that. They don't like, they want you to be on a phone or a tablet when you use these type of links, I guess. See some metal up in here. Pieces of metal. I don't think that link worked last night, buddy. I wasn't live last night. I mean, you might be able to click on it, but it's going to bring you live to you. I think your own YouTube is what it kept doing to you. We'll figure it out for next time, Timmy. Don't worry. I'll get you covered up. Get you nice and figured out. Get you up here. Everybody can put your face with your name so they know what you look like. One more rock in there. I'm just gonna pull that out. Yep. Ta-da! That didn't work. A little bit more water than that. MMP. Go. Couple more small pieces in here, and then we'll get it panned back out just to make sure we didn't miss any of these little micros. And then I'll dry it out for you guys after I check those magnetics, because we all know how that works. I'm sure there's probably going to be some in that, even if it was dry. There is a lot of magnetics in there. Would you look at there? I didn't miss any. Who would have thought? And if I did, well, when I dry this all out, put it in the tailings bucket, check it later. Again. I wish it would have worked too, brother. It's going to be all right. No big deal. So there's all of our magnetics, and I'm just going to go ahead and dump all that in there. We'll sit here and chat while I pan all this magnetics out. Look at all those magnetics. But before we get too crazy, we're going to go just like this. You see that I got very little water in that pan? Now watch. Creek drop is now my water. My water is very little. So these are just magnetics, as I showed you. But watch how easy I can get these things to move. Now, yes, it's going to bubble up when it's just creek drop like this. Not that, it doesn't bubble at all, but this is pretty much all concentrated creek drop. There's barely any water in there. So I can go like this and pull this down just like so. Not that you can't do it with just water, but I'll show you something. We all know how heavy magnetics are. $10 a bottle, Tim. It's on eBay. Eight-ounce bottle. It'll last you a long time. I use it pretty heavily, and my bottles lasted me at least 4 months by now. And as you see, this is what I do with it all the time. So, and if you're using it just to clean, in your panning totes or stuff like that, you're not going to use it like this. But this is all magnetics, and I wanted to show you how easy it makes it to get these black sands to go down. Heavy magnetic black sands. And if there's any gold, it's going to be up here. It's not going to let it come down with the sand. But I'm not seeing any gold up there at all. So that tells me that I didn't get a very, very micros. Let's get in the light here. No. So what we're going to do now So I'll just go ahead and regularly pan some of this off. And see if maybe, see how heavy that is? It doesn't even want to come off the pan. So we're gonna go ahead and use it like this. We're gonna go to this flat area. There we go. We'll go nice and slow, just like so. I had a PT appointment earlier. Otherwise, we would have tried to do this, get all those technical difficulties figured out earlier for Tim, but had to go work out the old arm. I don't think there's any gold in here because otherwise we would have just found it, but I'm checking it anyway. And then I'll get this stuff out of the snuffer bottle. I'll show you the gold that you've been very patiently waiting for. And I appreciate everybody's patience. Sometimes things like this happen. All right, now that I got that far, let's check it one more time. But I don't think there's any gold in it. I think we got all the gold that was in this bag out of everything else. But we're going to check it again anyway, just to be safe, because nobody wants to lose even a little micro piece. That's why I use creek drop. Yeah, nothing. All right. The black sand's out of here. All right. Get my little wing stuff. Bear with me. Got this. Where'd it go? Here's this, this, this. My old pan here. Grab a lighter. And we'll empty the snuffer bottle here. All right. We'll go ahead and take this out of here real quickly. It's not your fault, Tim. Stuff happens all the time, even to us people that use it all the time. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. Oop. Let's hope that didn't have any gold in it. Well, Deep, I will say it's a great bottle holder. It definitely does not let you just slip out of there, so that's nice. Let's this off just a little bit with this old squirt bottle. This time the wife ain't here to squirt with it, so we're going to have to use it the correct way, I guess. All right, here we go. All right. Get everything out of there. Pour that over this pan just in case. You see a rock right here. Let me get this out of here. Well, it's not even a rock. Dirt. Anyway, got some gold here. Hit this old torch here. Get you nice and dried out so we can give you guys a weight. It's supposed to be a half gram. I'm pretty sure it is. Here we are. Almost done. All right. All right. Come over here. Push this over a little bit so I can get my own scale out here. Well, I guess we just pull that down a little bit so we don't burn the table and get in trouble. There we are. Ready to get in trouble. Bam. All right. See, we got a 0 there, but I'm gonna boom you guys down here real quick. Here we go. How's that? There we go. Get all this gold down here. Nice chunky gold too. Think we got it all? Hold on. Maybe not. There we go. No crumb left behind, right? 0.524. I'd say we found our gold. I'd say we found it. We'll add it into here. It's the old vial. The old vial of mischief. That piece right there just kind of looks weird to me. Hmm. Okay, well, here we go. Again, appreciate everybody coming on and being patient and dealing with all the technical difficulties that we were having. But, sometimes, and so I'm going to get my stuff here cleaned up. Gotta go get the other little diggers here soon, and then on to the next project of the day. So, thanks for coming on. Thanks for joining in and being patient again. And we'll get it all worked out and get Timmy on the screen. No worries. So, you guys have a good day. And again, if you guys need Creek Drop, it's on eBay, and I'll get it shipped out to you as soon as it's not President's Day, just tomorrow. Order today, ships in the morning. Have a good day.